In this video, I'm going to be discussing, is World of Tanks Modern Armor / World of Tanks console, is it worth it in 2025 to play? And if anybody else has an opinion about this game that has played it, you can go ahead and leave it in the comment sections below to help people out to see if they want to play it or not. So basically, what I'm going to do first is just describe a little bit about the game so you know what it is. World of Tanks is a 15 versus 15 tank combat player game. 15 tanks on one team, 15 tanks on the other team. And yeah, it's a game where you grind up tech trees, you get a free tank, and you research it and go through different lines and branch out and figure out which tanks that you like and what playstyles fit best for you. And also, currently there are two modes in the game called World War II that should be called Classic Mode. This is where tanks are from I think it's about 1910 to 1970, and basically it's more of an arcade game where, well, it's more arcadey than the Cold War one. More of a when tanks go undetected, there's a detection system in the game. And this game, when tanks go undetected, they go completely invisible off the map. You can't see them off in the distance. You can't no longer see them. But yes, World War II is more slower paced than Cold War, which is the other game mode, and it's more strategic based, and it has way more variety than World War II. And most of the game modes is, you got standard battle where each team has a base circle and the other team tries to capture it, or you can kill all 15 tanks and there is no respawns in the game in either World War II or Cold War. There's also Assault where one team is defending their base and the other one is attacking, and there's Team Destruction where you kill the other team. And there's Encounter where there's one base in the middle and you go fighting there. Now, let's move on to Cold War, as I briefly went through the World War II one. Cold War is a more fast-paced game, and this one still has the same spotting system, but when you go undetected, when a tank goes undetected, they are still on the map. They just don't have any indicators or anything. You can see them out in the game, you can see them out in a field somewhere. They won't show up on your map, and they won't have little indicators. They'll just be out in the distance where you can see them and still shoot them. But yeah, Cold War has a lot less variety than World War II, a lot less tanks in Cold War, and combined, both modes have about 1,200 tanks combined. And Cold War has tanks from 1946 all the way to about the early 2000s. So yeah, that's a little bit of review of what this game is. There's also co-op where you can just play with other people and just fight against bots to try to get better and try to get newer at the game. World of Tanks, it's a very high skill game because there's a lot of stuff. Lot of stuff to play in this game and to learn in this game. Like I said, there's almost 1,200 tanks in this game, so there's a lot of stuff to know. That does not mean if you don't know all of it, don't know all the tanks, doesn't know all the maps and stuff like that, doesn't mean you won't have fun or be good at this game. You could still not know not even half of what there is in this game and still have fun and still be good at this game. There are people that don't really care about the mechanics or anything like this in the game. They just like playing this game to have fun, drive something maybe fast, and just zoom around the map. Or drive something that's slow and heavily armored, like the mouse, and just absorb damage. Or they like sniping in a tank destroyer. Or playing artillery in the back of the map and shooting over stuff and just hitting tanks like that. There are so many different tanks, class, and playstyles in this game to play. In 2025, let's talk about this year. Wargaming, which is the company that makes World of Tanks, is actually they're actually in a progress of quality of life updates. Fixing the matchmaker, fixing tanks and stuff like that. Doesn't mean they're the game's not fun to play or anything like that. It's just stuff the community's been wanting. And overhaul some things that need to be reworked and stuff like that. Stuff what we have right now is fine, but gonna be something better and more exciting. And speaking of updates, this game gets a lot of updates. This game has weekly updates. Not like major updates, just weekly updates. There is a season pass. If you get into this game, I do recommend every single person to get the season pass at least once. If you complete the season pass, you get enough gold, which is the real money currency in this game. You get enough gold when you finish the season pass to buy the very next one. What does the season pass give you? A whole bunch of free stuff, a whole bunch of free premium tanks and stuff like that. Premium tanks are like tanks you buy with real money, and sometimes you can earn them rarely. And yes, free to play. You can be a free to play player in this game, and you can get premium tanks by free. You can earn that 2,000 gold. You don't have to spend any money in this game. You can earn that 2,000 gold. But it'll just take a little bit, or you can sign up for a giveaway. There's usually a lot of giveaways that happen in this game. But yeah, being free to play in this game is, a lot of people do it. And they have tons of premium tanks and stuff like that because the game gives them away, or you can earn them for free and stuff like that. You don't have to be paid. Is there overpowered tanks? There is 2 overpowered premium tanks, what the community called them overpowered, that recently got changed because there was an outcry for people to change them. Doesn't mean they change them all the time, premium tanks all the time. It happens on a rare basis. It's these 2 now. I think there was one earlier this year, then there was one like years ago. It happens rarely, but it usually takes like super overpowered tanks, what the community calls, for wargaming to take action against premium tanks. Texture tanks, yeah, they get nerfed all the time. And buffed all the time. They get changed all the time. But anyway, yeah, despite what people say, Wargaming, the company, do actually listen to the community. If they didn't, this game would not be around for 11 years. And still have a strong player base like it still does. I said it. I really did. But yeah, game's really fun. A lot of stuff to do. Different playstyles, different playstyles. Like I said before, you can snipe, be aggressive, be passive, go in there with tons of armor and stuff like that. Not know anything about this game and still go in, have fun. As long as you know how to drive, shoot, and yeah, drive, shoot, aim. That's about it. That's pretty much all you need to know. Play with friends, platoon up, and the best way to learn this game, the tips and tricks and stuff like that, is watch videos like you're doing now. Watch streams. Don't have to always do it, just casually watch them. And community's great. There's a lot of people in this game that are in Discord, YouTube channels, Twitch channels, all kinds of stuff, Reddit. And yeah. Honestly, it's up to you if you want to start playing World of Tanks. It's a fun game, free. Not really paid to win. I say not really paid to win. I don't think it's paid to win. I also do want a mission. I am not a community contributor. I used to be a community contributor. This is a person that makes content for the game that is also sponsored by World of Tanks. I used to be, over about 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago now. A year and a half. Yeah, something like that. So, now, this is my free opinion. I was not paid for this. I was not commissioned or anything. This is my own opinion. So, yeah. This is my actual opinion of me playing this game for over a decade and having thousands and having almost 10,000 hours played in this game and tons of money spent in this game. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for this video. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Also, Slapafish, because why? Why did you not? And peace out. See ya.